Mark GEENTY Last updated 17:33, November 29, 2017. Lockie Ferguson had the West Indies batsman hopping about at Lincoln, and after snaring 24 wickets in his last 3 matches, the Auckland fast bowler puts a compelling case for first Test inclusion. It's difficult to recall a more compelling case for Test inclusion than Lockie Ferguson's among New Zealand fast bowlers. Whether you had West Indies batsman hopping about the crease at Lincoln last weekend, or winced at video replays of his 1278 demolition of Otago, the 26-year-old deserves to clutch a new black cap at Wellington's Basin Reserve on Friday morning. Confirmation of senior man Tim Southey's absence, as he and partner Briar await the imminent birth of their child, pitted Ferguson against Matt Henry in the race to share the new ball with Trent Boult in the first Test. Selection loyalty will be in Matt Henry's favour, after taking 5 wickets in New Zealand's previous Test against South Africa in March. Even coach Mike Hesson, speaking on the New Zealand team's scheduled day off on Wednesday, said it was an incredibly tight call. His assertion that he and captain Kane Williamson would delay a decision till after Thursday's final training appeared genuine. Read more. Windies batsman offers hope Blundell gets dream NZ debut. Stokes keeps it mum. Hesson Stokes a boost for NZ. Hesson was at Bert Sutcliffe Oval and said Ferguson was bowling as well as had ever seen him, as he snared 791 for New Zealand A against the tourists. Senior New Zealand pace bowler Tim Southey will sit out the first Test against West Indies in Wellington as he and partner Briar await the birth of their child. Matt didn't play that game, so it's difficult to compare, but we're very happy with the way Lockie's bowling. But Matt's last opportunity in a Test was superb against South Africa, so it's going to be a tough call, Hesson said. It depends whether we want to go with extra pace or we think it might nip around a little bit and we want someone with Matt's control. Miles in the legs also counts, and Ferguson's bowled 156 overs to Henry's 59 this season, in India and at home. Ferguson toiled at the Basin in Auckland's season opener, taking 2,127 off 26 overs, but has 24 wickets in his last 3 matches and averages 17.57 in Plunket Shield, fast and hostile with bouncer or Yorker. Henry looked in need of the run in his only home first-class match, also at the Basin, when he took 3,105 off 27 for Canterbury. Gut instinct screams out Ferguson's name, but Henry, who has 22 wickets at 48.5 from 8 Tests, remains in the photo finish in this 2-horse race. Essentially the incumbent, Henry stepped in for the injured Southey in Hamilton in March and took 5,113 as the Black Caps were a day 5 washout away from a series-leveling victory. Selection loyalty to well-performed sides is big for Hesson, particularly in Test cricket, and new caps aren't donated lightly. With the no traditional Emerald Basin pitch set to nip around for day 1 at least, Henry's seamers could be ideal in tandem with Boult's swing if Williamson can win the toss. If the northerly gets up with the pitch at its best for batting, Henry is better placed to punch into it than Ferguson. We've been pretty consistent in our selections and the players have certainly warranted that, Hesson said. The last series against South Africa we played some really good cricket against a top side, but that was a long time ago. We have to get back in that groove pretty quickly, not having played a Test in 8 months. West Indies are in that groove, having come from a creditable 21 series defeat in England to beat Zimbabwe 10 on some of the flattest Test pitches around. The tourists, rejuvenated and seemingly united under coach Stuart Law and captain Jason Holder, racked up 4,519 despite Ferguson's thunderbolts at Lincoln. Shy Hope is a new batting star at number 4, and the pace attack of Shannon Gabriel, Kemar Roach and Jason Holder has good balance and ability to knock sides over. Hesson was impressed by their discipline at Lincoln, and Roach, who spoke after training on Wednesday, reflected a confident side keen to have a bowl first on Friday. There's definitely something for the bowlers. A lot of green out there, so hopey the guys can do the job. The first day always counts, it's all about the first hour of the first day of the Test match, Roach said. At a glance, New Zealand Kane Williamson captain, Tom Latham, Jeet Ravel, Ross Taylor, Henry Nicholls, Tom Blundell, Mitchell Santner, Colin de Grandome, Lockie Ferguson, Matt Henry, Neil Wagner, Trent Boult. Stuff.